sure to do a few of those once we're starting. You're welcome to do that. Yeah.
Check.
Oh, yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you believe in love after love?
Structuring this podcast.
Absolutely, it's a very structured podcast. The rag, your rag got
There's
filthy.
always
It
structure.
looks like
to
he
this
wiped
podcast.
his bum on that. Would you?
All right,
say
so we're ready to go. This is episode 2 of
Looks
season
like he
3 of the
wiped his
Male
poopy little
Loneliness
butthole on
Project.
that. William, do you see that?
With us today, we have William Banks.
You should restart it because Alex was talking.
That's kind of a casual intro we do. We do like a laissez-faire.
We do a walk-in duet.
It's like we're at like a cafe, like in like Rome,
and you're
just
hearing
chatting,
it.
and you're
and
catching
so does
up.
it look like a poopy butthole kind of wiped on that, like a diaper, like a diaper? Would you say that, William?
Alex is talking about the rag I use to cover my screen when we record ourselves on this podcast. William is stoned. Marijuana edible.
I was gonna ask. Your
No, you
eyes.
are.
I am not.
I would
can tell.
appreciate in the future you come to this locked and prepared,
I also would appreciate
sober
that.
with a cup of
We
coffee.
were gonna start at like 2.
That's my
And then
bad.
That's Alex Henty's fault.
I was late
Thank
on
you for
that.
calling attention
My
to that.
apologies on that.
So
So
it's
we
fine
we all
in
make
both
slip ups.
ways.
You're stoned. I'm late.
I am not stoned.
Yeah,
You
at the
just
end of the day, we're
started
doing
the
a podcast.
by both
we
talking
are in
at the
one
same
room.
time, and
People
then you
love
were like
that. People
starting
like
to.
that.
Will was starting to talk the podcast, and then you were saying, "Oh, it's a poopy rag, poopy rag."
Is that disorienting for you? That's a note, and we will work on that.
We'll
If that's
address that
confusing
shit.
to you,
Have you not gotten that note before?
Nope, people love it.
We
They love
people-
the fast intensity. It's like jumping into a piranha.
and they even like it when there's
laden
another
stream.
guy talking at the same time named Jake.
Oh,
That's why we had to kick Jake off the podcast because we couldn't do
We all
3-on-1.
you actually kicked him off the.
We had a
podcast?
vote. It was 3-0. We
the,
all
the
voted.
fans voted him off
Oh,
too,
he
like
voted
Survivor.
himself
Yeah,
off.
Jake voted himself off.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
Of the
that
island.
makes sense.
Yes. So we have
So-
William Banks on the show.
Rubbing my.
Thank you
rubbing
guys
my-
for having me. I've been a roommate of the podcast for a minute. And,
Yes.
was I a guest before? No.
You were in one episode, not as a guest. You're just in my room.
Yeah.
I think you've been on twice, not as a guest.
But this
You've
would
just
be the-
stumbled on in like a little lost rascal, and
Yeah,
we've had no
oh.
choice but to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in many ways, you are sort of a symbol of male loneliness, whether you like it or not.
What do you
And-
mean?
Well, can I say also just real quick a memory I had? I think the very first time we ever did the podcast in this apartment, it was a very different era in life.
It
and
was.
I remember I walked in and you were in the bathroom, were hotboxing the bathroom, and we can edit this out, but I believe you were kind of emotional. You were emotionally smoking weed in the
Emotionally
bathroom.
smoking
And that was
weed.
kind of the vibe. We could hear you like on the phone, I think, with a therapist while you were taking a stoned bath. And we were like, all right, we're going to like try this out. And that was the first time we ever did the podcast in like that room over there, remember?
Yeah. When
That-
it was
yeah.
the
That
empty
was-
office room.
That was kind of the vibe, is you were taking like an hour long
did
like
do-
therapy. Like,
not the first time you've taken your therapy in
I
a very
did
public
my
place. in our
therapy.
home.
I was
You were in
seeing
the
my
bathtub.
therapist once a week. I would do my calls in the bathroom.
'Cause
I would
you
take
don't-
baths
naked
3
and
times
high?
a day. I would often not be naked in
but
the bathroom.
you've been naked.
I was never naked
For
on the
therapy.
therapy
We've all
call,
been naked in this
But
house.
just when I was sitting in the bathroom, not taking a bath and just sitting in there, and being emotional,
Yeah.
I would often still be wearing like some kind of clothes.
Yeah, so you've been a constant kind of figure and presence, and we're glad to
Yeah.
have you on. And how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a lot better than I did when
Yeah,
I was
you
having
had
those bathrooms.
a moment of darkness
Yeah.
recently, but also your bathtub era. When I kind of started living with you, you were taking a lot of medical baths.
I was getting the Epsom bath salts from the Walgreens.
Okay.
Those are bad for the anus. They kind of rot out the anus from the inside. Just a life hack
Wait,
for any of our
what?
listeners out there.
They
The
rot it.
salt kind of like an old cave. It kind of protrudes.
calcifies.
Yeah. So just, it's okay to do it once or twice, but for our listeners out there, don't put the Epsom salt
I
in
mean, it's
every
different
time.
maybe if you're rubbing it in. I wasn't rubbing it in. It
That's
was just
good.
soaking.
Got
in
it.
the
Just want to
tub.
give that kind of
But
message
you hit the
out.
water. You hit the
I was doing
womb.
it about
You're a
3
water
times
baby.
a day. I would
3
wake up
times
at-
a day.
I would wake up at 6 a.m. some days.
And what was the event that
first thing I
caused
did-
this? Just to for
council collapse.
and what is that? It's kind of an autistic term for your fiance left you.
Well, that's a term for both Caroline breaking up with me
Yes.
and me breaking up with Russell.
Excellent. That's kind of a Lego adult's term for.
Lego adults?
I would say that you're kind of a Lego adult.
No, I don't. Peter plays Lego.
I know, but you're
so-
But
codex.
you're more so
your
your
system is
Your brain is a Lego brick.
Yeah, well, the council is like the Council of Car World that
Right.
collapsed, and
Right.
it was like Caroline breaking up with me and then me breaking up with Russell effectively was like all of that was like a domino effect of relationships.
And it was really an unpleasant vibe in this apartment
And
for a
I
good
moved
4
in.
months.
I moved in
So
with
you
you two,
moved
and I was
in.
excited to live with you guys.
And then Council Collapse happened.
And
And then you guys started Male Loneliness Project right at the epicenter of Council Collapse.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Well, we were watching you be very lonely and isolate yourself in that bathroom with just a bong and a penis in your hand and a therapist on the phone.
Was I? I don't think I
And you
was.
briefly thought your therapist was hot. I remember that. You were talking to me
Well,
about
my
maybe I should
therapist
go
and I
for
were
it.
flirting pretty hard.
That
it
is
seemed.
not true, William.
I think
That
so.
is not true.
Well, when I started dating again,
Shit.
we would constantly be talking about sex together.
It seems
Because
like
you
you
were
were
paying
bringing
her
it
to-
up, though. You were like
Well,
having these
talk
thoughts.
about your sex.
She
Yeah.
would follow up and ask me these questions.
Almost like
about
that's her
it.
job. Almost
Yeah,
like she's
to
being
inquire
paid to
more
do that.
about
She
whether
never
you're
said
behaving
don't
normally
talk about
sexually.
sex or nothing like
Nothing?
that on the
Nothing?
But yeah,
Um,
do you remember the first day of your first podcast for the Male Loneliness Project?
Well, we are really funny because we shot like 7 like demo episodes.
But I think the very first one was here.
The very first one was in
In
William's
that
room.
Yeah.
Before you had fully moved in. And we had like GoPros and shit, and it was a fucking nightmare.
And what day was that?
I don't fucking
Why,
know.
why are you asking?
That's
Well,
your Lego
like,
adult
of the
brain. It was
year?
at least 2 years ago.
It was like
Adult
April.
Brain. Oh, I'm trying to build a timeline
It was like
of events
March.
in my
Okay,
head.
it was
Lego
like
adult,
Lego
Lego
adult,
adult,
Lego adult.
It was like
Understand the
March
Lego adult.
2024, maybe.
Good. Well, Council Collapse started
Why
in
March?
I don't know.
February.
I just remember it was like cold.
No,
Like,
well, Council Collapse happened in February, so March 2024.
okay, it was like
Because
roughly
we moved
then.
into that apartment in November 2023
Yeah, and then I swapped rooms in beginning of March.
because council collapse happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Okay.
to switch rooms because of Council Collapse.
I just think it's interesting that you use water, specifically a bathtub, to process trauma and grief. And I think maybe
well, were
can
you
speak on
born?
that?
Were you born in a bathtub?
Yeah, you're very
water
water.
birth.
I was born in a hospital.
And you're gonna die in a bathtub, right?
No.
In water?
No.
You're gonna drown.
I'm not
that's
gonna
that's your
drown.
preferred way to go out, right?
No. Actually, I've never seen the Titanic because as a kid, the thought of drowning was so horrifying because it's almost suicidal to drown because you have to have a moment of like.
It is almost. It
you
is
have to
it
have a
is
moment of
almost
giving
suicidal.
up and breathing in that water. even though you
almost
know
dare
it's-
Yeah,
I
they're
say-
giving up. They're kind of
Fatal.
betas.
Drowning forces you to commit suicide.
And to drown in ice cold. Yeah.
That's an awesome take. Drowning actually forces you to take suicide. What about hypothermia? I've heard that if you freeze to death, there's a brief moment where you feel warm. So that's why people strip off their clothes when they freeze to death. I think that's more beautiful than drowning.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because that's not. That's less of a choice.
I'm interested in your past life, maybe in the 1200s. You were working in some sort of church. You're moving heavy stone. They realize that you're not built for hard labor in the sun, and they bring you into the divine circle of the church, and you start spittering and jabbering
That would be cool.
kind of divine truths. You're like a Quasimodo figure with a tumor in your brain.
Come on, man.
You have a tumor in
Well,
your brain.
You
No,
were a
I
lamb.
did.
You did.
I don't.
In the
anymore.
1200s, it would still be there.
Yes, because I think about that often. That if I had been born at pretty much almost maybe any other time in previous history,
Uh-huh.
they might not have been able to do as successful of a surgery on me to save my life.
Definitely not. Civil War surgery.
Yeah, they couldn't have done it like any other time. I would have died as a 9-year-old.
You were born in the
So when I
exact
think of like,
right
oh,
generation.
I'd like to be from the 80s or the 60s when it was free love and
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Woodstock. I'd like to
Uh-huh.
be back there, but no, because
You would've
I
been
would
a
have died
sad,
when I
dead
was 9.
child.
And
Yeah.
because of the racism and sexism back then is so bad.
I'm talking about my own
But
experience.
you would have been
right
doing
now.
like
Okay.
the love walk and like the kiss circle in
You would
San
have done
Francisco
well
in
in the
70s.
60s.
No,
Yeah.
because
Oh.
well, in the 60s I could have had fun, but it's like I don't think that it's fun because like Instagram and everything.
Okay, and please don't touch yourself there.
Please
You're
don't
on
touch
camera, so.
Please don't touch your penis during our
I'm
interview.
sorry.
Typically, we don't tell our guests that, but it seems like we need to make an exception.
I'm not,
and refrain from sexual
I'm not
contact with the
touching
two
We
hosts.
let him kind of talk on probably for 10 seconds. It was just right
immediately
to the balls.
starts.
And
Also,
so
when
he-
you mentioned Instagram,
yeah,
he
yeah,
went,
Instagram.
Instagram is kind of cool.
He
Don't,
just hit himself in
don't
the
hurt your
forehead
body on our podcast.
with a microphone.
We got to get people to sign.
Well, I was
releases.
gonna say when it was the past in your past life in medieval times, you were like a half lamb, half human. Someone like a local townsman fucked a lamb and you came out. I think that would kind of make sense as like,
I don't agree with him
as
about
like the
that.
town lineage.
I just
yeah.
think you would have occupied
You were the beast.
the town idiot role well, which is a simple.
Yeah,
that's a
for
nice
fun.
thing.
Well, only until I was 9, because then I would have died.
Right.
And
I
a funny
wasn't
well,
touching
back
my
then,
penis. I was
Back then,
scratching.
Back then,
9.
being 9
that's
was
like
like
being
being 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
we host a
mind
podcast.
meld, mind
bitch.
meld. Wow. And so William,
Bitch.
before
Sorry.
this,
Sorry.
before the
love
crotch
you.
grab, before the mics turned on, you said you had so many things to say. You were so excited to start potting.
Now it feels like you're just belly
Anything
flopping
you'd like
into this
to
episode.
say?
Well, you guys are catching me off guard and confusing me.
You guys are bullying
By
me.
catching him off guard, we caught him holding his
Touching his
penis. That's all he means
just
by
desperately grabbing for your
I
penis.
wasn't trying to grab at it. I was
You
just
grab
like
your penis like a
absent-minded.
9-year-old boy grabs his penis when you're like out and you just see a boy talking to somebody just going crazy on his dick.
Well, guess what? I had trauma when I was 9.
that. And so that's why he's allowed to
So he's
touch his
allowed.
penis in
He's
public.
permanently
Talking
locked.
about that.
You know what? I think you're allowed. I can
would
see that.
like to talk.
We have a trident of topics that we'd like to talk to you about.
Okay,
You get
maybe-
to choose.
Tell me.
It's a spinning wheel.
It's a spinning wheel.
Okay, so
There's the
Say
clavicular
when.
one. We're going to talk
Okay.
about that. There's your recent outbreak 3 days ago.
let's go that. Let's do that first.
Did you want to talk about that?
Because that's the last time I saw you was the night of your outbreak where you were
Let's
behaving.
talk about your outbreak.
scared.
So, just want to preface this. William, extremely fluctuating mental health, right? He's all over the map. Sometimes he's up like crazy, other times down worse than I've ever seen a dog in the streets. In the last 2 months, you've been extremely calm and present and soldierly, and you're dressing nice, and you're going to class, and you've had a very good energy about you. And I would say that you still do have that energy. However, I believe 3 nights ago,
It was
and I
Wednesday-
wasn't even there. I
it
was
was
getting
Wednesday
live
night.
reports from my boys in the field.
Yeah.
You had somewhat of a demonic possession, and I
No,
won't say
not
that. No, I
demonic.
won't say demon, but you had the beast came out.
Well, that was a particular storm of events that happened to me.
Okay.
I guess, am I supposed to? You guys talk about people.
What I will say
Am I
is,
supposed to say names?
yeah, but
here?
I don't want to bleep out anything. So whatever you say, you're
Okay.
committing.
Just or say a rhyme to the name
Well,
that no one can understand.
I don't know. Is it a
Also, you
problem
just
to
shouldn't
say
mention
people?
names because no one who listens to this podcast knows who these people are.
Okay.
Really, you can just call them
I'll
like a
describe
Toronto filmmaker.
descriptions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got called by an intense, passionate love that I had experienced, and she called me, and I talked to her for the first time in a long time for an hour, and then I went to a concert, and I had drank a whole bottle of wine. I shared
what
with my
concert was
roommate on
that?
the bus.
It was the taxidermist.
Shout out to taxidermists.
Great band.
William probably doesn't remember seeing them.
I have no idea
Yeah.
who the taxidermist are.
You
I
have
was
no
not paying
memory.
attention.
You were
Because
just touching
I
my
was being
armpit the
ins-
whole time, kind of tickling
I
me
was
during
touching.
that.
I don't. So I drank all this wine with Ryan because I was kind of starting a crash bomb dive because I had just like reopened all these thoughts and stuff because I just talked to my ex,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went to this concert
Mhm.
and I had word that my ex's like boyfriend guy who I had this intense conflict with,
Mm-hmm.
not in the not so distant past.
Mm-hmm.
He was gonna be there, and I'd previously threatened to fight him, and I think I said it's on site if you ever step
I
foot in
believe
New
you did
York
say
City
that.
again.
Okay.
And then I got word that it was going to be on site.
You
tonight.
received word.
I received
didn't know
word that
that
it was
was going
going
on
to be
then.
on site
Oh,
tonight.
wow.
And I just was thinking, I'm a man of my word. If I threaten someone, in order for there not to be conflict, they need to know that there will be conflict if they cross me. So in order to be like a man of my word and in order to prevent conflict in the future, I had to like stand on ground. And I told this guy it's on site if I see him. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, tonight it's going to be on site.
Oh shit.
So I was drunk and I was telling everybody that I was going to beat the shit out of this guy if he was going to come.
Can I interrupt real
It was.
quick?
I just want to admit
Yeah.
something.
Uh-huh.
I want to take responsibility that I know that I was a very, very bad vibe that night, and
Ding, ding, ding.
I was.
I
not-
wasn't even there, so you're good
I
on my
punched
book.
Alex.
Punch Alex Senti,
Just
co-host of
blowing
the Male
off-
Loneliness Project.
Blowing off steam. I think I don't know how hard I hit you, but I imagine I hit you maybe somewhat
hard.
hard.
It was in the rib cage.
Yeah,
and
it
it was
was like
more
that.
just a jolt, and then you were like, "I'm punchy," and
Yeah.
it felt more
bad
just like.
vibes. I know it.
And
I know
I
it. I
was
know
with
it.
two friends.
know
who
it, I
knew
know
you a
it, I
little
know it.
less, and I just had to be like, "It's what he does right now." And
You know, it's interesting because a while ago I said this thing where I was like, people should fight more in public. Like
Yeah.
I feel like in the 80s and 90s, it was more common to just be like, "Yeah, that guy
Blow off
was pissing me
steam.
off.
Yeah.
We got in a scuffle," and it would have been like, "Whoa, guys or girls, calm down."
Mhm.
But now I feel like if you actually fought someone just at a show in Brooklyn, you would be like,
I would catch a charge. Absolutely.
you'd be like Osama bin
if
Laden.
if he had showed up and I was in the mood that I was,
fought him?
I'm almost certain if he had come, I would have thrown a punch at him.
Oh yeah, you definitely would.
And that would have
punching
been
Alex.
fucking sucked.
Also,
That would have been so stupid and so bad.
According to my roommate who got there before me and has met you maybe once and just was kind of making like polite small talk, he went up to you and was like, "Oh, is Alex here?" And you were kind of like, he was like, "Oh, William's being kind of weird." And then apparently these like random girls went up to you and were like, "Hey, are you from the Clavicular video?" And you just like kind of stared at them and smiled and just went. And just didn't say anything.
Which that's
you just
great.
kind of, and that was kind of your vibe at one point. Like at points
That's
you would
not
just
that
kind
bad though.
It
That's
could-
like
you're right. It
It's
could be
really
much,
not that
much,
bad.
much
Two girls come up
worse.
to me and are like, "Are you the guy from the video?" And my response is
you just smile
That's so
and say
chill.
literally nothing.
That's like a good.
Well,
that's
were
a
you
good
on
vibe.
perks?
No, I was
Okay.
drinking.
I
bad
was wondering
wine.
because my perspective of this, I'm getting text, and then you come home and you're on speakerphone with someone, and you're loud, and you walk right in, and I'm watching The Wire. It's my special time, and you seemed like on perks. It seemed like you had been roofied.
I could have.
I believe when I walked in, he was talking to someone we know.
Yep.
Bradrian.
Yep.
Branderson.
Brajian Branderson.
Are you saying that he roofied me?
All I'm saying is I walked
That's
in.
interesting.
You were having a
That's an
long
interesting theory.
conversation
That's
in
a very
booth.
interesting theory.
Well,
Okay.
I do believe
I
that.
believe you might have
he is-
been-
I believe that he
Uh-oh.
probably sent. I don't know, but a speculation might be that he sent a text being like, "William is
William.
acting up," or no, William saying he's gonna fight you. Don't come. There's a good chance that that could have been what
Okay.
happened, and I
Cool.
hope that that did happen.
I think you should choose
Because I'm glad that
peace and nonviolence.
and
in
I
the
agree because
future
I got literally sick for 2 days.
because of your
Because of
evilness.
spiritual
Because
poison.
I allowed hatred into my heart, and I admit it. The first
You
thing
caught
you got to
him.
do to expunge hatred from your heart is to acknowledge that you made a mistake.
is be sickly
And I sinned, and I allowed
sweat it
hatred
out.
into my heart, and I asked for forgiveness, dear God. You know, I do not want hatred in my heart.
And did
So
God
I-
forgive you?
Yeah, I got rid of it. I'm not sick anymore.
Is God a man or a woman?
I don't think it's like gendered
Cool.
like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Just was
Sorry,
wondering.
my bad.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, totally. Sorry.
You're the expert, so we just thought
See, I
you
think
might.
that's cope. I think you're like, that's not my fault. I let hatred into my heart.
Yeah, it seems like you're blaming God for your behaviors.
I admit that I let hatred into my heart, though. Like, it's my fault that I let hatred into my heart.
It just was crazy how much you were like possessed. It was like one night you were normal, the next night it was
He-
like
and I
got
also
the
sick,
dark
too.
dog
you
is
also
out.
said something. You said something extra evil that I don't even want to repeat.
That's
but,
good.
But I'll tell you later. But
What?
well,
Don't
can we
no.
edit it out? Then I
No,
won't say
no,
it. I don't
no,
want to
no.
say it because I have love in my heart for you.
Thank you.
And
Yeah,
I
we
know
don't
you were
wanna
on a
get that out.
Percocet given by a local filmmaker.
And I don't wanna be
I don't
like
blame
that.
you. I blame the local filmmaker
And
who gave
also,
you perks.
no,
yes.
I talked to my ex for like an hour, and that
on the
was
phone,
such a-
not
that's a joke.
not
On
while
the
you were
phone,
there.
and that was just such a charged kind of thing because I hadn't talked to her in like 3
And
months.
so, what's a lesson you'd give
Sheesh.
to our listeners who are maybe lonely males when their ex calls? What would you say?
It depends on your relationship with them
Okay.
and how it ended. Like, some of my ex could call and it would be so chill, and then others could call and it would be like chaotic, and then others could call and it would be emotional, and then others could call and it would be like
a lot of women were
Great.
talking.
So it's
a lot of
kinda
partners.
Like a choose your adventure answer there. You
I mean,
could
yeah,
be
just
good
go
or
crazy,
bad, or
guys.
in the middle.
It's like those video games where you get to play a
Awesome.
superhero and you
Very
become
cool,
bad.
man. That's
Yeah,
good
well,
advice.
I don't know.
Nah.
I think that it was I hadn't
Just
necessarily
reaching for his penis again.
No, I'm not. I think I hadn't
I was
totally
emotional.
processed some of my feelings, and they
How
all
about this?
came up.
Every time you touch your
Totally.
penis, you donate $1 to
the
our
Male
podcast.
Loneliness Fund,
Yeah.
so we can get some studio time again.
I'm not touching that shit.
I ain't
Ever.
touching that penis.
Do you
Well-
still jack off?
Not as much.
You're pretty anti-porn,
sometimes.
right?
You didn't come
Means
for
bad.
3
Why do you think
months.
porn's bad?
Because it
What?
just distracts you. It's distracting. It
From-
it like overdose. You like overstimulate your like horny
Yeah,
nodes.
your horny nodes.
Like your neurotransmitters that
Mhm.
like make you horny. You like overstimulate. You overstimulate.
Because like that's
them.
how we record audio, right? So
You
you wouldn't want to
could.
lose audio.
I mean, porn is interesting. Porn can be dope and hot, and
Right, okay.
it can maybe even teach you like what you like. You know, if you watch porn,
That's
it
true.
like,
You
teach
can
you,
use
like,
porn to learn about
It's
what you're into,
educational.
your
You can, like,
kinks, your
explore-
And
fetish.
you've made
Or-
porn.
Oh.
I've not made like super like full sexual porn.
But
You made softcore,
educational
kind of
stuff.
funny, goofy
I made
Three Stooges porn.
Funny, goofy Three
Three
Stooges
Stooges.
porn.
Would you ever
yeah.
do real porn?
Under some circumstances, although under like random circumstances, no. It would have to be spectacular circumstances.
Spectacular circumstances.
Circumstances that make me want to do it.
Circumstantial forgiveness. Wait. I'm gonna pause this real quick.
Why?
Just want to like triple check everything.
I like it. It's just so utterly boring. It's so boring, but that's why it's kind of good.
All right, we're back.
It sounds good.
Ow! Ow!
We're back after a brief commercial interruption
Back
from
after
our
a
sponsor.
brief corporate commercial introduction by
Sports
our sponsor.
drink.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. What's up?
Drink on sports drink, and let's just put the phone right over here.
Sports
How about
drink?
that?
Are you talking? Don't
We're
not shout out
We're
sports drink.
sponsored by Sports Drink now.
Fuck
we
Sports
just got
Drink.
sponsored.
Fuck Sports
Why?
Drink.
Hey,
Why?
hey,
Why?
dude, that's our fucking sponsor, so
No,
please don't
dude, Sports
disrespect
Drink is
that.
What is that?
Sports
What is
Drink
that?
is like Sam Hyde.
That's
like,
true. Sam
sponsored.
Hyde did
When
ship.
you're
They
out in the
sponsored
field,
Sam Hyde, and
you know
also
that?
in the middle of summer.
I
drink
think
some
Sam
Sports
Hyde
Drink.
is a bitch, and also I
Oh,
think
shit.
that
I don't like that guy either.
Sports
Will,
Drink
just 'cause
called
they
out
sound- No, I don't
Stavros.
like
Sports Drink got mad at Stavros for supporting Mamdani and
Are you
called him
serious?
like a fat loser or something.
They're like
so
anti-Zionists.
no, they're
Or Zionists,
Zionists.
sorry.
Yeah, so and then I unfollowed them, and they were like, "Why'd you go, William?" And I said, "No, if you're mean to Stavi, you're not my friend. Fuck you, dummy." And then they've
We'll
been
take the
Wow.
money.
they've been
Wow.
tagging me.
This project will
They
take
keep
the
talking
money.
to me and tagging me and being like, "Hi, William, we miss you, my friend. Welcome back. We love you, William." And I'm like, "Sports Drink,
They are?
suck my dick, Sports Drink."
Because they sent you free stuff to get you to promo
And
them.
it tastes
And
good.
we
I
had it
love
last
it.
summer, and we
It's
loved
really
it.
good.
I'll just say this: on a hot summer day, there's nothing like sports drink to quench that
But
thirst.
I don't like.
Or
the-
summer
the
drink.
company.
You want to talk about summer drink?
Oh.
Talk about summer drink.
Summer drink is so delicious. It's half seltzer, half grape juice, all ice.
That's summer drink.
And it's not just normal grape juice; it's the sugary grape juice.
Uh-huh.
It's the grape juice with the most high fructose corn syrup
Yep.
you can get. And
Uh-huh.
that's
sugar
what
drink.
sports
On a
is. Or
hot
sugar
August
drink.
day, you're
Or
recording a
wait, summer
podcast.
drink, summer
You hit
drink.
some sugar drink, or sorry,
Summer
summer
drink.
drink.
Yeah,
Shit,
but
man. But yeah, so that's our sponsor, and we're
feeling a
sponsored
lot
by Summer
healthier
Drink.
today.
Sport summer drink.
I
Yeah.
was feeling pretty sick for a couple days, but I'm feeling way back. I bounced back.
Dude,
Like,
we're
Were
so
you
glad to
mentally
hear that.
unwell? Were you
I didn't. I
mentally
couldn't go to
unwell?
Rachel's birthday party because I was
I
felt
know,
so
we
sick.
And I
missed
think
you,
that's for
man.
the
We
best
missed
for
you,
everyone.
man.
Everyone kept going, I'm so glad he's not here because we can finally just kind of talk.
That's
and
not
let
true,
loose.
man.
Did they actually say that?
No one even noticed you were gone.
I always say
You
not
met-
going to the party, almost a better look than going to the party, right? Because everyone's mad. Oh, I wish William was here. He would be killing it right now. But if you're actually there, you're just drunk and you're punching Alex. It's almost.
And so I will just say this.
Well, there
If you
weren't that
punch-
many
wait,
people I knew.
I just wanna
when I
say,
punched Alex, there were not
If
that
you
many
punch
people.
me one more time,
Uh-oh.
I will punch you back.
Oh.
We will have to fight.
But I don't want to
It's
fight
your
you.
I don't want to fight you either.
I've never
I
seen
also wanna
Alex
say-
issue a threat. He's
I
a
also wanna-
pacifist
I also
Jew.
want to say this. I believe you incorporated me and your threat to this other person,
Ooh.
and I wish you did not do that.
Wait, what did I
hope
do?
you didn't do that.
How
you,
did I do
you at
that?
one point were asking me if I would be down to go to a certain movie theater and fight this guy, and I was kind of thought you were kidding and said yes, and I hope you didn't do that.
Say that you said that you'd fight with me.
You weren't like, Alex
from what,
Sentes
from what I
agrees
was
with me.
understanding, you sent a message that said, me, Will Duncan, and Eric Yates are gonna go with you to like fight this guy.
Come on, dude.
Wait, I sent that to the guy?
Did that happen?
I
That's
don't
what you
think
told.
so.
You
That
were
sounds
Just making
crazy.
okay. You were
ops.
texting me, being like, we're gonna get a squad. Are you down? And I was kind of
What
like,
the fuck, man?
ha.
You have an evil.
And then later,
in
I
you.
was like, I don't know why I said. Like,
all right, I have a, I have a mirror.
Let's change this
I have
because
a
is this
mirror.
interesting? To
No,
anyone?
it's not. It's not.
Let's change.
I have a
this.
mirror to shine on this conversation topic.
Okay.
Which is going to segue us. Is that interesting that you're trying to fight someone when you recorded Clavicular getting his ass kicked, or maybe vice versa?
Yeah.
And you are sort of, in my opinion, this weird mirror to Clavicular. Because you guys look the same.
Kind of.
But you don't try at all. And he's doing crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, and he just
Seems like he's
he
trying
just
to
got
touch his
arrested in
penis through his
Florida.
pants. He's trying to go up through the pant leg and reach around and touch his penis. I just have
He
to
just got
say.
arrested in Florida. and
He
I
did?
got arrested in Florida.
Yes, I just got wind of this.
No way.
Do you know what he
watched
got
him
arrested for, Will?
Stealing underwear from a
He
Walmart.
got arrested for shooting a turtle with a handgun.
Shooting a dead alligator.
An alligator with a
It was
handgun
already dead.
20 times in
Yeah.
a row.
I mean, the guy has a knack
And I
for just
gotta
going
say-
viral, right? That's so weird.
Will and I don't really do politics stuff on this show, so
No.
we don't take it. We have no real statement to make on that. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
not our place to say his culture.
His culture.
Right.
And it could be
From New
an okay
Jersey.
thing to shoot an
from
alligator.
New Jersey.
He's from New Jersey.
Yeah, I
Jersey.
just think that it was a bit ridiculous that he did that.
A bit ridiculous. Do you think the male loneliness epidemic is real, William?
Yeah,
Really?
of course.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, with the internet, it brings people together sometimes, and it also keeps people apart sometimes.
And that is the leading suspect in the male loneliness, the hunt for Red
Yeah,
October.
I'd like to help cure male loneliness.
Okay.
Okay, step one.
I feel like you kind of do. You bring people together. You're a community leader.
Bringing folks together.
Just scary
Even
kind of
just
guys
the way
on
you
the
say
spectrum
folks
from
is just
Argentina.
giving me like a Republican from the 2000s in a good way. Like,
Folks
you're at
together.
Iowa bringing folks together.
Getting everybody on board. And I'm bringing people together this weekend. You guys coming with me.
What's going on?
We're going to.
Oh, yeah, we gotta
That's
go.
still happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going out this.
What day?
It's on
Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah.
1
It's
week
Easter.
from today. I'm going out today to Long Island to see the house, and I'm gonna take photos.
Alrighty.
Sucks.
What
I
time we
mean,
going?
Sucks, man.
We're going. It starts at noon. I'm gonna get there beforehand. You guys could. Come
Okay,
along.
well let's discuss that.
chill.
Let's discuss. Okay, wait. I realize we gotta get into it. William, who is Clavicular?
There he is. There's my
Who's
fucking
Clavicular?
co-host.
Jesus, you said you were excited to
I
fucking
know,
do the
you're
podcast.
stoned. You're a
before.
fucking
just-
addict.
No,
You're
I just
sleeping.
think you guys want to
Nodding
talk about
off on weed.
clavicular
Put your
for.
hat on and get to work.
You guys just want to
okay?
talk about clavicular for clicks.
Yeah. We're using you.
You guys are just trying. I'm sick of talking about
Duh,
clavicular.
You
we're
are?
using you. You want to talk about fighting a guy? We've
Yeah,
talked about
we just
that
talked
enough.
about your shit for 30 minutes. Now, you
Now
gotta
we
do
want to
some
talk
shit for
about
us.
a guy named Clavicular. Tell us, who is
Yo,
Clavicular?
Alex, I think you might have a booger hanging out of your nose, man. You wouldn't want that on camera. All right, you're good.
Did I get
He's
it?
a
Yes, you
internet
nailed it.
streamer on Kick.
Kink. I watched an interview with him recently. He's a real piece of shit.
Why?
Like, he's not funny. He's not entertaining. He's just
so
like
boring.
a thing that you do. He has actually disease. Piece of shit. But I don't know. He does know so much about like science and weird shit. But it's like he's a freak. We can't even get
Okay.
into it really. He's so.
No, we're getting into it.
Oh shit! Putting his
Oh,
shoe. Putting his.
now he means business, and is he still on camera even?
I think
Is
so.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
And can you put your feet up and kind of kick this?
But you don't really care about.
Okay, so in December 2025, a live stream clip of Clavicular hitting a man with a Tesla Cybertruck went viral online and brought him to wider attention, as did his interview with right-wing political commentator Michael Knowles, in which he described United States Vice President J.D. Vance as subhuman, contrasting him with California Governor Gavin Newsom, whom he labeled a Chad. What do you have to say about that, William?
Well, subhuman means
Wasn't listening.
like subhuman is a weird way to put it because subhuman is like they're less than human, but it's like, and then a Chad.
Just horrible.
I-
Just a horrible riff. Good God, you're so sleepy and cozy. This is why you shouldn't be lying down.
Bro,
I'm just trying to
No.
engage with you guys.
you want some coffee, man?
Yeah,
drink
you
some
got it.
coffee.
What do you want to talk about, man?
Okay, well, I think it's interesting that he said Gavin Newsom was a Chad because that means he's a lib for the win. Isn't that fucking cool,
Are you
man?
libs?
I'm lib. We're hardcore
Yeah.
lib.
Oh, thank you. Oh! I have something I could talk about.
Please.
Let's go,
Just
dude.
anything.
Just save us,
fucking
man.
say anything, dude.
So this coffee made me think of Thai iced coffee. Which I've had
Nice.
recently. Which
Okay.
made me think of Vietnam.
Okay.
And I am currently making a PowerPoint slide right now.
Uh-huh.
to
One
s-
slide.
No, a whole PowerPoint
Okay.
pitch presentation right now.
Uh-huh.
But
Well,
I'm not making it very well. Well, I'm
Finish
just
a
a few
sentence.
slides in, and
Uh-huh.
the first slide says Vietnam.
What font?
I got to figure that out. Yeah.
No, I can get it. Go grab my computer.
No.
William, you are like
Just
nodding off. I want to
what
go to Kensington Street in Philadelphia where people are just like shooting up heroin and you're just smoking a doobie. Like,
I'm not nodding off. I'm sitting up straight.
I want to drop
What
you
does
off
the
there.
slide say besides the word Vietnam?
Then the next slide, it's the same picture of Vietnam. It's a picture of Vietnam I found on Google Images.
This is what you've been working on all day.
And just
This
part
is
of
the shit
day.
that I get home and William's like, the dishes are everywhere. There's like a rat living in our apartment. There's like diapers with shit. And he's stoned at his computer, looks up and he goes, I made a PowerPoint about Vietnam. And I go, awesome, dude. No, that's fucking awesome, man. I'm 30 years old.
See, this is the difference.
Between what, you and Will?
And the second slide says Vietnam, same picture.
Just photos. of
Isabel
Vietnam.
Dolphin and William Banks.
Oh,
And then third
wow.
slide says June 2026.
Who's Isabel
Wow,
Dolphin,
dude.
bro? Who's Isabel Dolphin?
That's cool.
Isabel Dolphin is a woman from Australia who liked my story, and then I clicked on her profile, and
You're
she's
showing me her.
really, really
Yeah,
pretty.
she's very beautiful.
And then I just DM'd her. I was like, "Hi, Isabel Dolphin. Are you married? And if not, are you interested in marriage? My name's William. Great to meet you." And then it worked, and we've been talking for a couple of weeks.
So you're gonna go visit her.
And
That's that Lego
you
adult
guys are going to
Riz.
Vietnam.
That's
this
that
summer?
Lego
I've-
adult.
yeah.
Why Vietnam?
No, he's
with her?
pitching to go to Vietnam.
Okay.
She-
you're making the PowerPoint to
He's
convince
making
her
a
to go to
pitch
Vietnam.
deck to
with-
make a
She
girl that he's
said-
never met, whose name is Isabel Dolphin, go on a Vietnamese tour with him.
She said,
She said,
"Pitch it to me." I told her. Well, first off, she said she's coming to New York in August, but then she
It's a
said
long
that she
ways
likes
away.
Lord of
Sexy
the
ass time
Rings.
to
Her
visit
favorite
New York.
movie is Lord of the Rings.
Where they
And-
shot it in Vietnam. That's where they shot all of the
no,
Lord
it
of the
shot in New
Rings.
Zealand.
It's a Vietnamese
But
director.
then she said she'd been to New Zealand a bunch. I said, "What if I come to New Zealand?" And she said she'd been to New Zealand a bunch. And then,
She doesn't want to go to New Zealand with you.
but then she said she always fancies Vietnam.
Fancies.
And then I say, I want to go to spend my money on Vietnam because I just got booked on a job where I've got extra money. That's extra money. So I'm going to spend it, having fun with you. And then she's
You've
like,
never met this woman.
pitch it to me. No, but she's pretty. She's sending me a voice message.
How do you feel about that
Does
kind
she
of
have a sexy
relationship,
voice?
William? Because I've been in a few of those myself. You
It's
never meet
awesome.
them.
It's
You just kind of
exciting.
text each other.
Well, I
It
wanna
gets
meet
really
up.
romantic in a weird way, but then it's kind of weird. It's kind of parasocial. I think it's a lie of a relationship.
I
I think
only
there's no merit
message
in what
her
you're doing.
once a day. Like once a day I'm sending. I'm not texting her all the day.
That's
'cause
good. Sure.
It's like, yeah. And I would think it would be great to.
And you guys get along.
For
It's
it to
not just because
happen.
she's like a bad.
Well, I don't know her that well, but it's like
Okay.
we've been texting things to get to know each other. But
You
it
guys
was
send
like,
gifts? Or you guys send
Well,
like
you did
Lilo
show
and
we
me the
haven't
Stitch
photo.
sent
gifts?
any gifts.
She was beautiful in a kind of like almost strange way. Like it doesn't make sense that she would even be talking to you.
That's the Lego adult Riz
Which
of
is
William
interesting.
Banks. What's her name? Isabel
not a
Dolphin.
Lego
Isabel
adult.
Dolphin. Anyone out there, look her up. And-
But wait, would anybody that actually you don't want anybody from this? Would weirdos
Will.
from this
I
message
think
her?
it's
Definitely.
stopping again. It's really bad.
I
now.
would think that would be
Um,
weird.
No, they would definitely
no,
message
definitely
her.
don't do that. And so, William, Clavicular, you're at the party where Clavicular is
wait.
there.
I have a real question, which is that. Oh shit!
This is that
I'm
issue.
gonna, and then a part of the
Cell
PowerPoint.
phone.
Well, I don't know. What do I go through in a PowerPoint? Because my idea is that I'm gonna make this PowerPoint presentation, and then I'm gonna film myself on the TV. The
Well, how many
presentation will
gifts
be.
are in the PowerPoint?
Gifts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to put any of them in.
I'll help you with that.
Oh, but I gotta give it. I gotta send this to her ASAP.
Yeah, I'll
Well, I guess it's.
add me as a collaborator on Google Docs,
Don't you
man.
think it would-
Google
well, I
Slides.
don't
Anonymous
know.
alpaca.
I'll be happy. to help you out.
I'm straight up being like I'm being like I'm interested in marriage
Oh.
because that's
Cool.
how
So
I've been ever
interested
since.
in marriage with a woman who you've never met. Named
I'm
Isabel
interested
Dolphin.
in marriage in general, and the idea of marrying someone from another country who I just randomly am talking to.
super
I
appealing.
don't know. It's like you never know what you want. You gotta like
Sure.
explore the world and find out.
I think your first date, the first time you see her in
It would be
person,
fun
should be at an altar, getting
Vietnam.
married in Vietnam at the beach.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would really enjoy to see that. And so Clavicular.
I wouldn't. That'd be sad.
So did you meet the guy?
So Isabel Dolphin is not like a big influencer. I just looked her up. It's like 1,500
Yeah, she's
followers.
just like a random woman.
All right, well,
in
It's
New
just a
Zealand.
person.
We'll bleep her out. She's just a real person. Clavicular. I think it's funny you filmed that fight. I didn't know Skinos was such a thing. I saw the Annie Armstrong article about Skinos.
Yes, Skinos is that Annie Armstrong article says that I'm a controversial.
That's awesome.
She said she
are?
described me as controversial, but I don't think I'm that controversial.
But did Skinos think that you were clavicular?
Apparently, yeah, the owner said that they thought that they were messaging clavicular, and then
Well, that's just a digital literacy error on their
yeah,
part. Your account says William Banks.
yeah.
They're Italian. Skinos is
Miami.
Yeah.
it's
Miami or
what?
something.
Skinos
Miami.
is like
Hispanic Miami,
okay.
and they brought
Hispanic
me over.
Miami.
It's all good.
And they brought me over, and they didn't realize that it
Just keep 'em going.
wasn't.
This is like rolling a bowling ball slowly down an alleyway.
Didn't realize it was me, and I got fish and cocktails.
He's grabbing his penis.
$2 now.
grabbing his penis,
donated
man.
to the pod.
Fish. Someone just donated money to the. Someone just donated. Can I have
Just
some
keep
water?
going. Keep going. Keep going.
Can I please?
Yeah. Here you go, bud. There we go. This is great.
This is one of the best podcasts. This might be the worst fucking podcast we've ever
Well,
done.
it's so funny because we were like season 3, we're about to go crazy,
And
we're about to
then
go.
We
sit-
learned nothing.
and then we interview fucking William, who's like the
We
most
learned nothing.
classic
And right before
MLP
this, he
presence.
said he was so excited to talk and all these
and
things
then
to talk
just
about.
sucks.
And it's just
He's just a
nothing.
terrible
It's
guest.
because of
fucking
your
nothing.
hosting.
No, it's
Our
not.
everyone else rises to the challenge. Our
Yeah.
other guest canceled today. Just said, "Yeah, I can't make it. No reason why.
Yeah.
just doesn't respect us as a
Maybe
podcast.
you made a good choice because you guys hosting is alienating.
Fuck you,
Not
William.
true.
It's not true.
Okay, say anything about Clavicular.
Okay, what? Okay.
Tell us who he is.
He's a famous meme internet guy who's he's 20 years old and he's streaming and he's
And you met him.
and I didn't even talk to him.
You just happened to film him by chance.
right place at the
Really
right time.
good.
I filmed an incredibly
Really good
viral
angle
clip
there.
from it.
Incredibly valuable.
Well, you
and then
have
people started
amazing-
calling you a Goblin Chad. What's up with that?
Goblin maxing.
You don't care about this shit. You don't care about looks mac. You don't care
I
about
don't care
clavicular.
about this at all.
Why not? Why not?
I'm like so bored by this hosting.
You
guys
bald.
are-
Well, no. Hey, you
I don't
bald
give a
bogged.
shit about
we talked
this
about
stuff.
your failing relationships for 40 minutes. We talked about you DMing a hot girl on Instagram.
We give you way
We
too
don't
much
give a
airtime.
fuck about
okay,
that.
That's
so
all I care
Clavicular.
about.
So Clavicular is a
Why
20-year-old
do you
influencer. He
care
does
about
bald mogging and
Clavicular?
Because our
chat maxing,
podcast is about
and
the
fuck
fucking
you.
Male Loneliness Project. We don't have shit, bro.
Why do you care about me meeting this guy?
We have to talk
famous
about
and-
I'm
Clavicular.
interested in
Our
your-
Well, I
fans
got a
have
famous
to.
viral clip. It's like okay, yeah.
So walk us through
Yeah,
that.
Wait. I like
We
this.
need
I like
this.
where we're getting.
So my famous viral clip.
you
from
don't care
me
when you go
with
viral
Clavicular.
anymore. It doesn't hit anymore. Your
It's
dopamine's-
fun. I like it. No, I do.
Oh.
Because I just posted a picture of me streaming. Check my Instagram.
You don't.
They.
You don't think this is interesting? You met a guy who's a streamer about manosphere shit, and now you are live streaming your life, and you look like him.
and nobody's liking my post
Isn't that interesting?
about it comparatively. So I do care a little bit, but like, here's
Does
the thing.
that count? It looks like
When
he's getting
when
the gooch
listen,
area.
stop
Grabbing his
talking
penis.
about
Sorry.
my
Hey, I'm
dick.
just talking to my friend Will. I'm just talking to my co-host Will.
I
That
would
was
say
not
that
for you
he
to
He
listen
didn't think
to.
he could hear you in
He's-
that moment.
Realize you could listen
He's
to that.
clavicular, man.
Who? Me?
No,
Who?
the guy,
Oh, the guy.
clavicular. He.
It is kind of boring, I guess. Like he's just an evil weirdo.
He's
who's
just
saying
the
the
shit.
guy. My video with him is
Funny.
the amount of likes of has on Instagram is would say close, and I think it will become my most liked video on Instagram, which is currently being held by my escape from jail video. And this clavicular video is seemingly maybe like 30,000 likes away from
Yep.
passing it.
And so you were just dancing at the club, and you saw a jacked, beautiful, handsome man
You knew
being
who it was.
being taken away, and
I
you
knew
started
who
to
he
film.
was.
You started to
I
film.
knew who he was.
I heard there's a fight. I
And so you
turned
started
around, I
filming,
see it, I started
but then you made the
filming it.
decision to kind of flip the camera back around and dance, and
Of
that
course.
really was a wonderful thing. And I do think you were kind of blessed by God in having certain moments like that. You met Alec Baldwin once. I think
That was crazy when you.
Viral moments just happen.
I think you made a plea to the devil. I think in an
No.
No, he
Illuminati
doesn't like
style
the devil.
I
thing.
He
didn't
doesn't-
do that.
I believe you
William
were a
pretends to be
child
Christian.
and you were
No, I
and something
don't.
happened
Yes,
and
you
the
do.
devil came to you
No,
and
I
said
don't.
you can either choose eternal
Careful,
fame.
man.
I'm not gonna collab post any reels from
Okay.
this podcast.
I
unless
take
you
that
cut
back.
That out.
Okay, right
Okay.
now, what do you want to collab post from this podcast? Wait, I actually was going to say something. Oh, when we started this podcast, we were like, the male loneliness epidemic is only going to become more and more of a thing. So we're hitting the money pot early. If we
Well-
invest now, in 6 years,
Are you asking if I'm lonely?
yeah,
Or are you asking
sure.
who's lonely? Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
who's lonely?
Talk about you, but then who's lonely? Yeah, that's an interesting.
I am not very lonely.
Why not?
I was lonely when I was feeling sick. When I was feeling sick, I felt really lonely.
2 days ago.
So that was
feeling
just like
sick.
one day you had. where
No,
you
for like
didn't-
2 or 3 days.
Do you feel lonely right now?
No, I don't feel so lonely. I don't. I
That's
don't feel
great.
so
That's
lonely.
good. I don't feel.
I'm
lonely
happy you
either,
don't
man.
feel lonely, man.
Yeah, I think getting some good sleep.
Is it bad that I touched your knee?
No, I don't
Okay.
care.
I was trying to make you feel less lonely.
No, I don't mind.
Will?
I don't mind physical
Why don't
touch.
you kind of touch the other one?
Touch his penis.
Okay.
That's
him.
not crazy at
And
all.
so-
To touch someone is not weird.
William, is it true that you've also shot crocodiles
Never
with
done
a
that.
handgun?
Never done that.
But
swam.
a different animal. What was it? You've killed animals with a handgun, right?
No, my uncle did.
Your uncle did that.
Mm.
And
I called him out on Facebook in 2020.
What kind of
and then they got
animals was
mad
he
at
killing?
me.
And didn't your
Shot his
stepbrother also
dog.
sue you? Your stepbrother sued you for doing stolen valor, impersonating military behavior.
Yeah.
Just gonna leave that unopened. That Pandora's box. Some states.
That's
sealed.
when I met you. You in like 2019. You were wearing military uniforms and going on stage. And honestly, it was funny.
William,
I
so
still like
when
it.
you do that to the wire, man, there's an audio compound like aspect.
It's because I took his phone away.
It's being
I think.
affected.
William,
What?
do you believe in using the sharpening thing on your chin? You do that, right? Because your chin, you kind of lost some weight.
You did, yeah.
and
That's what I'm saying. There's
And
so many
let's see that.
similarities.
Let's see that profile.
See
for
that
the camera.
profile?
And so you have a hammer, right? You've been kind of hammering your chin. Mm-mm.
This is just I lost weight and I hope to be able to keep some of it off.
Okay, but would you allow Will and I to kind of hammer your chin with a chisel?
No.
Just once for a reel, for an
no.
Instagram reel.
Okay, for an Instagram
We'll
reel,
pay
I would let
you
you.
two
How much?
William bucks. Two
$2 William
bucks.
I literally, if you buy William Banks coin,
Okay.
I will let you do it.
Jesus
Great.
Christ.
Sounds good. How much is that?
How much? If you buy
How much is it?
$2,
If any of our fans,
if you buy
if any
$2
of our-
worth, $2 worth of William Banks coin right now,
How
absolutely.
much is $2 American in William Banks coin?
I don't know the current rate. It's not much.
Also, I just want to say you have like made it big in the crypto space. You made $75,000 at one point. I feel like that's something that most of my peers want to be able to do, but they haven't been able to tap into that. Like everyone I know is like, oh, I want to get into crypto, but you did that shit.
I did that shit.
But now you can't. Every time I look at William's laptop, it's a red
well,
down
and
arrow.
he made your Twitter just be like completely busted. It's like William Banks coin XLR762.
I'm still reeling from the fallout
Buy
of
now,
giving
buy
William
now.
my Instagram for a year.
dude,
Sarah
you
Squirm
got,
still won't talk to me.
you got more
Yeah.
followers from it.
She was saying that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was she saying?
That she.
She was just like,
doesn't
William was super annoying on Will's
William's fine.
Instagram, and it
Yeah.
took over.
Did she say that to you?
She
It was
said
on Weekend Update.
Yeah.
She was saying.
Yeah.
She wouldn't
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about something like that.
She texted me that. I have a screenshot of
Yeah.
her saying that.
And I have a clavicular thing to say that I think is interesting.
Okay.
Do you know who he says is the most handsome man alive?
I was just watching this interview. Yes, it's not someone you would
He
expect.
says Matt Bomer,
who is
a gay actor, which I think is interesting for like, okay, and it's fine. Just
That's actually-
hey,
yeah,
allow
that's
him to
actually
rest.
great. That's
because
actually
our
good.
fucking fans want to hear us talk about some male only shit. He says Matt Bomer, this guy
Yep.
who is handsome, but it's like very interesting that this right wing kind of alt right guy would
Matt
say this
Bomer.
is the most handsome guy. Isn't that interesting, Will? Yum. Do you think this is the most handsome guy alive, Matt Bomer? He's pretty. No, he's objectively handsome,
But he doesn't have any like girth to him. Like not girth, but like
nothing interesting.
Grit.
No
I mean,
pepper.
great. It doesn't
No
have any
salt and
girth.
pepper.
Doesn't have any girth to him.
Nothing like you to hold on to. I mean, I have a schnoz to really
You got a
grab onto.
fat
You
schnoz.
got this forehead that you can just. What does Will have? What does Will
You
have?
can go rock
know?
climbing on that thing,
Will,
bro.
Will has the teeth. You know, Will, the girls they can.
Are
kinda,
my things the teeth?
No. What would you say? What would you say his thing is? That's your Will impression. Pretty good.
That's your
Pretty
impression of
funny.
me?
Pretty. Oh.
Now, why is that your impression of me, man?
Hi.
I don't act like that.
I don't know who's who now. Holy shit! I don't know who's who.
Wait, William. Also, you and I have beef all the time because you say that I'm a bully, which I disagree
And I
with.
gotta say that was bullying, but he maybe deserved.
He calls me aggressive. And then next thing you know, he's out on the streets of Bushwick trying to beat the shit out of a Canadian guy. You're saying I'm aggressive and a bully?
Well, also, his visa's probably up.
Oh, so now you're threatening him with
now
some
you're
like
an
American
ICE
shit.
like
You-
an
you ain't
immigration
welcome
shit.
here.
Only for him.
That's valid to you, man. You think?
Listen, no, I don't even. I let it go. I don't care about
You
it.
like ICE only if it
I
like
just
keeps
don't- I wanna be
filmmakers
left
out
alone.
of America.
And then another guy messaged me last night, and I thought it was really sweet. And I was literally thinking about commenting on the post that the director of this music video is a liar and a manipulator and abusive, and talk about how he pretended to kill himself and all these things.
Okay.
And
All right. Let's not get into it.
I was
Yeah.
going to thinking about posting all that because I was feeling
That's
angry.
insane. Why? You clearly just accidentally stumbled into
Because
like
I got crazy, insane tornado feelings. But then the actual musician who made the song messaged me last night and was like, "Hey man, I feel like we're in like broken telephone. Just want to reach out directly with you and thank you for being involved. It was such a dream to work with you, and I wish you the best." And I was like, "Dude, thanks, man. I
Most
loved working with
cursed
you."
music video ever made.
I was
Yeah.
just like,
This
it
has
was just like
ruined
so
all these
positive, and then I
people's
realized,
lives.
no, I don't want to actually comment anything negative because I want this guy's music video to succeed. Like, he has no part. It's his song. He has no part in any of this crazy drama between me and these people. I don't want to do anything that would like.
yeah, you
hurt
don't
the
want no
music video.
drama.
Great.
Yeah.
No, but I
Okay.
was feeling
Looks
insane, and I feel
maxing,
very.
looks maxing.
the
Clavicular-
positivity
all right,
and the
just
light
fucking
that he
Clavicular
had.
looks maxing. He went to Sacred
Why
Heart
do you
University.
care so much if you have
we don't
me-
want to talk about this guy anymore.
You
It's-
just are
we wanna
clout
talk about-
chasing,
We're not
Alex.
clout
That's what Rachel
chasing.
Coster told
The
us to do. Rachel
podcast-
Coster, the podcast needs
The
clicks.
podcast is not about this guy who we can't even name or talk about. We're being vague. It's not interesting.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta
I
water a
understand-
podcast with clout and clicks, bro.
Okay, he has stated
I'm
that
just
he's
kidding.
clavicular's on the
I don't
autism spectrum, just like someone in the room.
A
I
Lego
am
adult.
not on the
You have
autism
said that you're an indigo adult. You take pride in your indigo adult identity.
That's different than autism.
That is being an autistic adult, is being an indigo
I
adult.
just learned that you weren't on the autism spectrum. My bad.
He
Let's
is.
keep moving.
William is on the
Okay,
autism
Looks
spectrum.
maxing content.
He's a Lego adult.
Looks maxing, clavicle, mogging. You've mogged. Do you know what mogging is?
Actually, a friend of mine said recently William's been mogging on his Instagram story.
I think so. Ascending.
Because you posted a picture of you in the Revival of the Fittest shirt with a sharp jawbone.
Those mog.
And that would mog.
Well, you once
But she didn't know what
described-
mogging
William
meant,
once
so she
described
was
how
just-
he lost weight to me in a really funny way I've never heard anyone say, where he was like, losing weight's easy. I don't know how anyone has like an issue with it. All you have to do is smoke weed all day and only eat chicken and only eat it once.
And do math.
And I was like, whoa, yeah, if you basically starve yourself, only drink seltzer and smoke weed all day and just eat a ton of only chicken for dinner once a day.
You were so scary when that was happening. I would
But
come
I
home-
did it.
You
You
did
did
do
do
it.
it in a
Fucking
crazy
did
way, and in a way
it.
that I doubted, and you.
It was powerful.
Nobody thought that's like my greatest accomplishment because I put all my pride in it. I was like, either
30
I'm
pounds.
all walk and
You're
no,
eating a lot of sweet green,
all
right?
talk and no walk, or I'm a real artist and I can actually do this like Christian
I
Bale.
literally feel like you're still recovering from that, like starving yourself for 2.5 months and doing math all day.
I mean,
Um,
I certainly feel a little bit healthier, but the guys that are picking me up at 5 texting
Today?
me like, yeah, hey man, do you think on the way we could go get McDonald's, our treat? And I was just like, hell yeah.
today.
Yes, I'm gonna have McDonald's for
Get
dinner.
the big
And
arch.
you like that,
Have
you're
you guys
back
had
on
the
it.
big arch yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's their new and hit McDonald's burger. It's very delicious. Get this: 2 types of onions, crispy and grilled.
Can I say
And
two
there's a new
things?
sauce. Let's go, bro.
I've maybe only ever had a hamburger or cheeseburger from McDonald's once or twice in my life.
Same.
Never hit the Whopper. Never. When I go to McDonald's, people are like, "Yeah, I'll get a cheeseburger." I'm like, "That's fucking."
Their
crazy.
burgers are disgusting, but this new big arch, it's good.
I get the
Is
chicken.
it the double quarter pounder?
Yeah.
The patty that all beef,
It's 2.
Angus,
And then there's a new special sauce.
And then another. I feel like we check in on this guy all the time, but
Matt York.
Matt York.
Matt
shout out.
York is having a screening on Tuesday that
Shout
Ali
out.
Vidi, Eddie Frumpkin are screening.
Okay.
And also
Are
this
you?
music video that I'm talking
And are
about
you
is
gonna
also
go?
Wow, that is
screening.
like everything
and
in our
also,
life
and also
happening.
me and Jakey
And
Boy
I'm like-
XL acted in.
You're
it.
going to? You're going
We
to?
acted in
Okay,
it.
so do I go?
What time is it?
If I go, all my friends are going to be there.
Wait, it's this Tuesday.
This Tuesday. All my friends are going to be there, but
This is
I
gonna-
will be confronting the pack of monsters of my
AKA
heart.
Whoa.
I will be addressing the
William?
pack of monsters of my heart,
I
or
will be
I
there
will.
with you.
I think
Should-
that's good.
Is that good for me?
I think so. Because you've had this moment of reflection where now you're not going to try and fight this
I think
guy.
you need to come in with love.
And what's with the male urge to always like dominate? Like, why don't you just kind of share the space?
Would that
with
be
him?
just a mega? It does feel like a mega trial, and I shouldn't shy away from the
I
trial.
don't get what the big deal is about this guy.
because I just feel like this almost OCD
It's almost
to
like
fight
he's
him.
mogging William.
I almost feel like I have to, like, just like
Because you said you would.
I had to lose weight and everything. The same, like, kind of like, I don't have autism, but I have this like this industrial churn of like command in my heart, and
Jesus Christ, say that again. Man. You don't have autism, but you have this industrial churn of command in your heart.
I don't have autism, but I have an industrial churn of command in my heart.
You got autism.
And are you right wing?
Well, I got a right wing and I got a left wing too. That's how I fly.
Let's go,
Goddamn,
Willie
I'm
Banks,
talking to a
bro.
damn angel
You're
right
the
here.
goddamn
I
goat.
love that shit, bro.
Yeah, he's up.
I love to hear that.
That's a good line, right?
You have
Oh!
you have a dating show, right? You're trying to meet Mrs.
Match my angel.
Mrs. Banks.
Yeah, you want to talk about that? You fucked one of my angels, man.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. I don't want
do
to
you
talk
wanna
about that.
talk
I
about
don't want
that,
to talk
Will?
about that. We're just gonna mark this.
No, you gotta leave that in. You gotta leave that in.
We're just gonna
You
mark.
well, did it stop recording?
No, no,
It looks like it did.
no.
It did stop recording.
No, it didn't. We're still going.
Oh, okay.
Check out that
Oh, we
finger
are.
on the pulse, bro.
Well, don't edit that out.
trying to tell me
well,
that
if you
the-
edit that out, I'm gonna.
I won't. I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in.
But you can do something.
But we can't say any names. We're not gonna talk too much about it.
Yeah, and
Well,
it's
you-
not true.
And it's not true.
It's not
The allegations
true.
are unfounded. But also, aren't
But
you getting
I wanna-
canceled? You're not allowed to shoot in that thing anymore.
I'm not getting canceled.
Mm.
Your show is getting canceled.
Well, no, it's been Nico's telling us that we have to move off the couch, so we're gonna do it somewhere else. But we're going on to the next shoot that we're gonna do, which is probably the week after next. Is we're gonna do round 2. So the 4 top girls, the 4 top angels from the both round 1s that we shot, 4 total are gonna come to a restaurant, and then we're gonna do dinner date with the 4 of them
At once?
for round 2. Well, all of them together, and then one at a time for like.
Wait, but it's
30 minutes
you
each.
on a dinner date with 4 girls at Skino's?
I don't know if we might do cozy super burger at the diner.
Cozy Super Burger.
Cozy super burger. Although
Is that a
Is
Skino's-
that your new like food
Cozy's
operation?
I think you're
Soup-
mixing up Cozy Royale and...
Cozy's Soup and Burger. Well, that's the place that their suggestion that commented that we should do it there. But Match My Angel's been fun because, so I checked my Instagram demographics. I had 11% women followed me before Match My Angel.
Okay.
Now I have 13.6, so that's a 2.6 increase,
Wow.
which is about
Dang.
2,500.
Something I will say about William is that he uses Instagram in a way that no one else I know would admit to using Instagram. Like,
Oh, I'm just aware of like
no, I think it's cool. You leaned all the way in.
about 2,500 more women have followed me since doing Match My Angel, which is kind of a remarkable
But
number.
you are trying to eventually have sex with these women that you're casting. Using
Not all of
Harvey
them.
Weinstein-esque
Yeah.
techniques
That's
to lure
not
women
true.
into your bedroom.
That's not true.
You're literally
none.
you're saying you can have a spot in my feature
No.
about the untitled X-Men
no,
Wolverine film.
The
if-
people in Match My Angel, they get lured in by my roommates. That's more like it.
So we should talk about something
So
else.
what's your advice to make your male fans more physically attractive and help them ascend? What would you do?
How do you ascend in the William Banks way?
How
man?
do you would you tell your I'll keep that right there.
I ask just
Okay.
people to join Car World when I want them to
Do
become.
you see yourself as a masculine figurehead at all?
Yeah.
You're kind of genderless.
No, I'm man.
You
Do you
think
see
of
yourself as
male?
a
Yeah,
as a
You're a
figurehead?
male
I'm
experience
a
on the
man.
internet.
I am a man. I feel
But
like
would you say your persona on the internet is masculine? Is it in the manosphere?
no.
No.
Well, it is masculine.
You're like a fairy.
I have a
You're
male
like a
perspective
ghost.
that I want a wife.
You're
I have a male
maxing.
perspective that I want to be a man. I want to be a hero. I want to be like a champion.
So
That is a classically masculine.
that is an urge, like Spider-Man.
But it's not like,
It's like Peter
here's
Parker.
how to be a man. I don't ever talk about how
right.
to be a man.
Right.
I just talk about wanting to
your
be
feelings
a
as a
hero.
man, wanting
And
to
that's like-
breed and have sex.
That is a masculine thing. Do females want to be a hero?
I think females would say they want to be heroes. Joan of Arc,
Joan of Arc.
Amy
Wonder
Poehler,
Woman.
What do women often want on the internet?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
No. Serious question.
Amy
What do
Adams.
women-
What do
what-
women often want on the internet?
They want
Love.
attention. They want someone to
No.
witness their
By
lifestyle.
on the
Happiness.
internet, I mean from expressing.
They
on
want
the
to
internet, but
giggle.
What do they want in real life?
They
but
want
they express it.
clothing.
You're trying to get me to say they want a partner. They want a husband.
Do they? Do they?
I don't know
asking
if that's
you.
what women want on
I
the
actually
internet.
have no idea. There's no answer to that.
Yeah,
Women
they want
want to-
different things.
Do women want to be a hero and do women want a husband too?
Yes.
Well, then they're not so different than I. So then, in that case, maybe I'm not so masculine, and I'm also feminine when I'm on the internet.
That's cool.
This is just like your God shit, which
I'm
isn't
not.
real.
I'm not saying
doesn't
that
believe
you
in
are
God.
anything. I'm asking you questions.
Who?
You're getting defensive.
I do believe in God.
This is just like
does
you're
not.
saying, "Oh, I'm a woman now." Like, oh,
All right,
I'm
well,
a-
you know, post this video for your 600 followers. You guys aren't getting a collab post.
no. That was
no, you got 600 people
Okay,
who will
okay.
watch this.
What do you want to say? We'll do whatever you
that's
want.
a lot to us. That's not an insult.
If there's
to us.
600 people in a room that support your product, that's an army.
Yeah.
You got
It's a
80,000
fucking-
Argentinian teenagers, bro, reboosting your kick posts.
Favorite religion, go.
Taoism.
Maybe Buddhism.
Don't even want to ask questions about that.
Okay.
Any advice? I mean,
Or
without that-
Christianity.
Christianity sucks.
Christianity is awesome. Jesus is amazing.
favorite.
Why is
religion.
Jesus amazing?
Why is Jesus amazing?
William pisses me off. He pretends to be Christian all
Yeah.
the
He's
time.
He's the absolute
It's a
hero.
joke,
He has-
guys. He's
he has
joking.
unprotected sex
when
with
we stop
bisexual-
recording the pod,
William
he
has
like,
unprotected sex with non-binary, bisexual,
I've-
non-binary.
and when we stop doing
Stop.
the podcast, he laughs about the religious stuff.
Yes, he's like, I just say that shit
Yeah.
to get clout.
I don't.
Yes, you
No,
do.
I don't.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
don't. You are not Christian.
Yeah. he
Yes, I
lies
am.
about it.
Yes, I am. Yes,
He loves science.
Jesus
he loves
Christ.
he loves saying like people just die. The moment you die,
No,
people just are bodies that
That
fade away.
shit's dumb as hell.
Okay.
All right, we got 2 minutes.
Cool.
I would
man.
love to have some kind of like. I want that
Every
summer.
time you come on, it gets worse and worse.
No.
Oh,
keep-
every time I come on, yo.
That was.
But
I didn't mean that when I said
pop,
that.
pop, pop.
I didn't mean that when I
Uh-oh.
said that.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, did you see anything that
Imran
we've
Potato,
been?
shout out,
Did you
bro.
watch any of the
Nice.
Island Saga?
Watched a lot of it.
That was a hard
Watched
thing to
a-
process.
I think I watched more than most people, and I watched about 2/3 of it. A lot of
Will
people.
Duncan has some questionable takes on his ownership over the product.
That's not true.
Would you say
What is Will
that
Duncan's
you
ownership on that?
directed that and it's a movie?
I would.
We say it as a sentence.
Yeah, I directed Island Saga, and it is a movie.
It's a movie.
There's your
It's-
clip. There's
It's
your
about
clip.
to be a movie.
There's your
Are
clip
you
right there.
wait? Are you gonna release it as a full thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
John Filmanos just submitted it to the Toronto International Film Festival
It's gonna be all
Why
vertical?
Toronto, man?
because he wanted to do it there.
So
TIFF? You submitted to TIFF?
Yeah.
Do you know anyone in like Toronto that you'd be interested in like running into? Or?
Honestly, no.
Okay, great. You passed the test, man.
Honestly, no.
that's your Dr. Evil impression?
Should I go to this Matt York
Definitely.
screening on
You
on
definitely
Tuesday?
should go. It's gonna be
William,
so
I'll
fun.
be there, so you should go.
I can't be there. I
and
got my
I'll support you.
bowling.
I
league.
just don't know what my like. I just feel weird because I feel
Why
like
don't
I'm
you wear a
supposed to
disguise?
fight, but I don't want to have to fight.
William, if I were you, I would show up wearing
don't
a
have
wig
to fight.
and a hat. Yeah,
It's-
you don't have to fight.
Oh, so okay, so that is why you think you have to fight. You did this OCD weird thing, and now it's like.
That's what I'm saying. I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
have to fight him.
Well, why don't you
So
just
that's why I
tell
would
him
avoid it,
I
so I
don't
don't-
have to fight you, and then that's your new OCD. Make your mission a mission of love now. Make your OCD mission a mission of love.
I need something to be like a commanding force of like. There's no, but I'm almost like, do I bring my boxing gloves? And I have 2 sets, and I could.
And I'm almost like, no, you don't do
You
that.
don't
I'm
need to
almost like you shouldn't
Commute
do that.
all the way to Deep Ridgewood with 2 pairs of boxing gloves.
It would just be such a bummer to have to like carry the.
Just
weight
microphones usually work.
I don't want the anger. I don't want the
It-
fighting spirit. I just want to be free.
Then,
then-
announce it. Be free. Message him right now. Be like, you know what? It's all love. I would never hurt you. I love you.
You know what, man? I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah.
I think that's all it would
If I
take.
could go over the cliff's edge of not thinking in my head that the next time I see
clavicular's
him,
edge.
I have to fight him
What
because I
I
feel like
would-
I have to fight him next time I see him. But if I could change that in my mind,
Well, then why don't you show
I could
up?
be free.
Show up late, interrupt the screening, the middle of Matt York's like short film,
New film.
ruin it, and make a whole scene and say, "I do not want to fight you. I want to love you."
if I had a T-shirt that said "I do not want to fight,"
Why don't we make that?
well,
I'll help you design that today after
That's
I help
actually
you edit
really
your
funny.
PowerPoint slide for Isabel Dolphin.
It's like Shia LaBeouf style. I'm not famous anymore. It's just I do not want to fight you anymore.
I want to love you.
I do not. What if I make him a card that
I think
says
that-
I think
do
that's
not
a
wanna
much
fight
better
you?
use
I
of your
really
energy.
think you should do
That could be really good for me
I
to
really
like
think
release because
so.
I feel like I really got overcome 2 days. I got so sick. Rather than avoiding it, I want to release
Totally.
it. So if I can give him a card that is like a just a drawn
I
card.
think that would be a really nice gesture.
And if
Yeah.
I say
And I
I
think
do
you
not
should
want to
do that.
fight you, I release everything.
That's beautiful.
Be
man.
gone.
be gone.
But then is that rude if I say be gone?
I mean, it's
No.
autistic and weird, but it's better than you trying to
He
beat
is
the
not
shit.
autistic
He is
and
gonna
is
be
not on
gone.
the spectrum.
He doesn't live
Right,
here.
right.
He's not from here.
Well,
Well,
this was a
dude.
great public.
I don't know if this makes any sense for anyone who listens to
It's
it.
an interesting look into the psychological profile of a 30-year-old autistic guy who wants to
I'm
beat someone
29.
up.
I'm not autistic.
He's not autistic. He's atheist.
He is autistic.
I'm not atheist.
My bad. Sorry. He's
That's
not
my-
atheist. He's not autistic. He is
charming.
charming and our guest.
And he's been an
And he's talking
awesome
about
guest.
Clavicular.
And that was a good use of an hour, and not every episode.
Guys, season 3.
Season
we
3
worked
off
really
to a
hard.
terrible
It's
start,
going
man.
really
Why does
bad.
it have to be
Not
bad?
terrible.
Did
Every
you want me to
episode's
be
different.
like a joking.
No,
No,
every
actually, you were
episode is
honest
full
and
of
you were
its
real, yeah.
crinkles and surprises and creases. And if you crumple up a piece of paper, you can't flatten it back out and make it look the same. Just like your negative words.
And at least you're getting so comfortable. and not
And you're getting a nap, and I'm gonna buy your coin, dude.
Ew.
Oh yeah.
Okay, last thing. Go for it.
Anything you want to plug, man?
Talk about the Easter.
Talk about Easter.
Anything other than that?
Oh, the Easter Bunny. Do we believe in it?
No.
Are we doing an Easter egg
I'm saying
hunt
talk
later?
about the Easter egg.
You're gonna be boiling any eggs for Easter, bud?
I'm gonna have an Easter brunch open house on Long Island on Easter.
It's
April
just to the
5th.
average person, that's just gibberish, man. That's just like
Yeah,
you
gonna have-
always do this. You're always like, Vanessa Dolphins is coming to my Easter egg hunt.
Nope,
It's just
there's
like,
no such
brother,
thing as
that
Vanessa
is
Dolphin.
literally just gibberish.
Her name is Isabel Dolphin.
Well,
She
thank
lives
you
in
guys for
Australia.
tuning in. This has been a super
Guys, maybe the worst
provocative-
episode we've ever
Why
done.
is it bad?
I don't think
Because
so. I don't think so.
I'm
Actually,
just
yeah.
doing my best. I feel
Guys,
like
just
what we came
bear
up
with
with.
us.
What we came up with is pretty good idea.
Will Duncan is a
agree, man.
caretaker.